Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another It's Look Who It Is. Can you believe that? We're recording this pretty late in the day, so we gotta go. We gotta go fast. I'm just gonna lean into the creaky-ass chair. And, listen, I gotta tell you, you're getting you're getting variety. Probably tomorrow, technically, because I gotta do this video first. But last night, and by last night I mean yesterday because it was 5 in the morning, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh with my friends, and it was the worst Yu-Gi-Oh duel of all time. It was so I made a new deck, the Venomenaga deck, okay? Because I'm based, and she's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh boss monster from the anime. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh boss monster is Chocolate a la Mode because I'm also based, but anyways, I did a Venomenaga deck with the I don't remember what they're called, but the weird reptile guys. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? True. The ones that are bad. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Knight Errant random item statistics. Oh, baby, it's a Mimi game. Let's go. We've been getting the same characters a lot recently. Like, when's the last time we got, like, a freaking, I don't know, like a Miku? You know, I'm a Miku Andy. But, yeah, it was Venomenaga, OTK, versus Demise and Ruin, End of the World. I don't know what you call that archetype. It's actually cool as hell, and I'm a Ritual Monster Respector. Some of my favorite cards that I had when I was younger was like 1,000 Eyes Relinquished, whatever that is. It was like 100. Was it 100 Eyes Relinquished and 1,000 Eyes Relinquished? One of them was a Ritual Monster, one of them was a Fusion Monster. I had both of them, and I really liked both of them. So essentially, what am I gonna listen to? A little PSO2 New Genesis Original Soundtrack Volume 2-4? Is that 24 or 2-4? There's a space there. I don't know. Anyways, we're ballin'. Dexterity, Charisma. It's the whole sweep. It's the whole sweep here. Light Source and Final Boss, maybe. We might get true Final Boss here. Which I think that if you have Heart of Darkness and Takashi as the last thing, should be true Final Boss. That would be incredibly based. Instead of just Takashi regular. Should be Takashi, like, scary, you know? Eldritch Takashi, you're too late, kiddo. Megalovania, 1 second of Megalovania plays there. Or just officially do a collaboration with Toby Fox. He's probably cool. Megalovania, 8-bit remake. I don't know. Anyways, what are we doing? It's actually true and real. But it was a Venomenaga versus Ruin and Demise, End of the World, whatever it's called. And that was just like the worst game of Yu-Gi-Oh that I ever played. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I will say that like there's no commentary for this. It's just the replay being replayed. But, like, it is probably, like, it's the worst game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever been involved in. And the funny thing about that is that that was the third game that I said that to. Like, the first game that I played was against Pendulums, and that was awful. Like, that was terrible. That was horrible. Why do I not have the Emmerdale up? Let me spam click this. We gotta go quick, too. I don't know why I'm ranting about stupid shit that doesn't matter. But that's what I do every time I record a World of Horror, so I ain't stopping now. But, okay. This is gonna be a little bit weird. But what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get a nice little item. Just a nice little item. We'll get both of our curses right off the bat. That's great. It's fantastic. And then I'll see all of these terrible, god-awful items, and I'll re-roll, and then I'll see something that's, like, tentatively good, and then I'll be happy inside. Just a little bit for a little bit. But, It was a game. And listen, you gotta be kind to me, because I made the Venomenaga deck, and then I immediately basically started playing it against my friends. So I was throwing. I made several mistakes in that duel. Not even with the power of hindsight. Like, I realized that, like, oh yeah, I shouldn't do this, but I want to see what happens, to see if there's some interesting thing that happens. Turns out, you can't start a chain. You can't start a chain with M-frame, or whatever he's called. His A counter distribution, that doesn't start a chain. Or at least it didn't when I tried to use it. I should have just used... Well, it was weird, right? There was a chain, and I wanted to... I thought that I could continue the chain. I could get my A counters and have my cake and eat it too by lowering the attack to 0. But instead what happened was I got my A counters, the effect went off, the chain was over, and then a new chain started later. And, I mean, thankfully that card is, like... It's actually, like, insane how dog shit reptiles are in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, we were talking about this, like, quite a lot last night. It was actually crazy. Like, reptiles are so fucking bad that they have so many good cards that are just completely worthless and terrible, right? Like, if I had a Medolce card that was immune to being destroyed, and anytime a monster effect, anytime a chain happened, I could choose one of your monsters and they have 0 attack permanently forever, and I could do this every single chain. So when you're like doing your own chains, I'm just adding on top of that, and your monsters don't work anymore. Like, the fact that that card is bad because you have to play reptiles. Like, Snake Rain, oh my god. So Snake Rain is discard 5 cards, discard 1 card in your hand, discard 4 cards in your deck to the graveyard. So you put 5 cards of your choice into the graveyard with an archetype that, like, wants to be in the graveyard because you have graveyard synergy. Snake Rain is bad because reptiles are just so dog shit. Like, Venom is awful. Reptilian, I think I'm saying that right, is awful. And the Ogdoas, I don't know how to pronounce their name, those are also awful. They're all dog shit. So it's like you have access to these really good cards. Like, there's... Oh my god. There's a card. We're running away from this guy, by the way. Absolutely not. I'm not dealing with this. First enemy, by the way, but it doesn't matter. Because it's all 4 stat checks, light source, and then blah, blah, blah. There is a card called Water Lily, where you send 1 reptile to the graveyard, and if you have 5 unique named reptiles in the graveyard, you can special summon a reptile, or you can special... I don't know if it's specifically a reptile, or if it's, like, special summon just anything from there, but the ability to discard a card to your graveyard, and this is from your deck, by the way, as well, and then to be able to special summon it immediately is insane, right? Like, that's something that Medolce is combo for, right? Like, is putting your cards from the graveyard into the deck and then special summoning them with Ticket, or, Chocolate a la mode, or getting them back to your hand with Chateau. This is just like a playable card that you get, and you can search for it with cards that you have. So you can search for it, you can get it really easily, and it's dog shit because reptiles are bad. It's like you have all these amazing cards that in like any other archetype, they would be like one of the most disgusting things in the world, but because it's reptiles and it's reptile support, it basically means that it doesn't matter. Right, like, they could make fucking Reptile Pot of Greed, that it's like, you have a reptile in your hand, field, or graveyard, you can draw 2 cards, and it would be bad. Like, probably, because in the combo that I play, I get to draw 5 free cards with the Reptilian Hydra. And you know what? Reptilian Hydra's fucking dog shit. Like, I don't know what to say. Also, what is this? Like, how am I supposed to win against this? My sanity is bad. I'm running away again. Can you believe it? We've spent 10% Doom. We're on Knight Errant, and catch me running. It's true. Because what am I supposed to do here? Our combat is, like, atrociously bad. Like, I'm so scared. We're gonna hit the vigil pamphlet here just so that I don't have to deal with this potentially. I did that right, correct? Correct. I thought I maybe read the one on the bottom first. That doesn't matter. I mean, you know, stamina preservation is good, but it's not really what I'm worried about right now, you know? I'm kind of worried about, like, sanity preservation. I would love to get first aid. That would go hard. Oh my god, A Way Out. Joseph Ferris? I love A Way Out, by the way. It's a great game. If you haven't... Listen, if you and your buddy, your best friend, your pal, your significant other, your friend, your buddy, who doesn't matter, okay? Get your best friend. I should have honestly gone for the +1 knowledge, because that would have been cooler, but we're gonna go folklore stuff. Actually, we're gonna go anatomy class and +1 knowledge. Play A Way Out, and then play It Takes Two. Both of them are amazing games. They're incredible. Because I didn't... Did It Takes Two come out in 2022? Hold on. It Takes Two... Release date. Did that come out in 2022? I feel like it did, right? It came out in 2021? Release date, March 26, 2021? Okay, it was my game of the year, in whatever year it came out in. Now, I am aware that Fear and Hunger 2 Termina came out in, like, December 2022. But that's an unfortunate time to release, because it means that you're not really considered for, like, Game of the Year, because you come out, like a couple weeks before the year is over. Okay, here we go. This is something that I can definitely not get behind. But maybe, just maybe, we can make something happen. Oh, baby, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. I mean, at least we hit one of them. I guess I can't complain there. It would have been beautiful if the Kendo helmet procced, though. That would have been, like, high art. High performance art. Can we, like, block and then attack? This is super greedy. But it gets the job done. We deserve that. And you know, you gotta block again. You gotta just throw it down the... Okay, alright. We're committed to the blocking bit. Thank you. Oh, they're weak to slash. Who would've thunk that? That's crazy. That was awful. That was a horrible mystery. Look at all that doom that we took. 56% Andy. Which also feels a little bit weird, because weren't we at 48? Wouldn't that be... I don't know. Who cares? Because it says I failed them, but weren't we at 48? I could have swore we were at 48, not 50. Do we have, Oh, we have Survivor's Guild. Okay, never mind. I need to pay attention? Potentially, perhaps. We can do Akamanto last. We can do Bulletin now. And I mean, you just zoom through, right? You just... Ooh, the forest is doomed, you say? That's so interesting. And I mean, we have to do this. Thankfully, it'll just be the 1% here. Get a grip. Get a grip, Mimi. You have a job. Oh, okay. That is, you do have a job to do, and you should probably hurry to do it faster, because we're all gonna die. Now, I love failing. I absolutely love failing, a stat check like that. Oh, we rolled exactly a 6. Love to see a safe location. Absolutely love to see a safe location. Survivor's Guilt ×2. But yeah, you're gonna have to be nice to me, because I'm playing I'm playing a deck I've never played before, and I'm making mistakes, and I'm throwing, and I'm missing attacks, I'm missing synergies. But then again, like, I do have to consider that there's probably some people who are watching this who like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you have to consider that you do have to consider that the people who are there and like Yu-Gi-Oh! Might have no fucking clue what some of these cards do. Because I have a friend who, like, is super into Yu-Gi-Oh! He was telling me every possible thing. And he could explain, like, any archetype, any card. We were talking for so long about this stuff. Like, we were having a certified Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion, okay? And once I started playing some of my cards, he was like, what the fuck are these? What do these do? I love Branded, by the way. It's a great... I'm a big Branded Andy. The village is doomed, brother? Oh, no way you're gonna eat that. The village is... We're in hell. We're in hell. We're in hell. We're in 71% hell. Serve what? No, I don't serve anything. Thank you so... We have to go here 3 times! I'm throwing? It's over? What happened to... Is humanity doomed? Yes. Yes, humanity is doomed. Look at this. Literally, you can see the percentage of doom on your screen right now. Oh my god. Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned doesn't do jack and shit. I mean, we're Mermaid Sighting Gaming. You gotta go there. We got a lot of downtown to go. Oh, the downtown's doomed forever now? Oh, that's great. Alright. It is what it is, brother. We gotta... Oh, no. So, I mean, that's doing 8 damage. That's still not enough, and it's weak to blunt, so you gotta do something like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, that would work. It would work. I think you just gotta go for it, and I'll be real with you. We're sending it in hopes that we die, because guess what? I need to get this episode out soon. Oh my god. We're so back. It was so over, and now we're so back. I don't really know how to feel about this, to be honest with you. But we're still alive, which is pretty cool. We're gonna need to go to the downtown a few times in the Akamanto mystery, so this is an investment of the future. Buy a coffee. I mean, these are all bad. We're gonna take art knowledge, and we're gonna take a point of... Let me cook, okay? We've gotten lucky so far, just continue to get lucky, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start with this. I almost discarded it, and that would have been really bad. Intimate look, huh? Okay, so do this. Do a couple there, do a couple there. Alright, 75% chance. We're cooking. I'm a really big fan of that. I'm a really, really big fan. Actually, for real, I'm a really big fan of just fucking dying and then losing your really good health item that was your way out of this. Was your Joseph Ferris TM a way out TM of this situation? That's really really not great. You're really gonna send me out like this? Alright, what's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss? I know we could artificially extend this, but you know what? We're here. Getting a little bit mad about this. Oh, we're dead? No, we're not. We're distracting him? 94% doom, by the way. Now, here's how Web could still win this. Spoiler alert, I can't. Okay. You pop the inspiring novel. You go to the monument. If it says stamina, you lose. Said sanity. We're so back. Now we just don't take any damage for the rest of the mystery. It's very good. It's very nice. This sucks. Like, that is horrible. The fact that we, like, if we fail that perception check, we die. It's a government conspiracy theory. True, true, true. How do we recover from this? We don't. It would have to be one fund. It would have to be one fund. Yeah, no, it's impossible. Can't happen. And we get that plus 2% doom from the hospital investigation? Oh, that's beautiful. Why is it only one? Who the fuck knows? It's a doomed location. It should theoretically, you know, work in a way that you would hope it does. Oh, we made it mad. You don't think it'll just take us to Akamanto right now, right? And we'll just skip to the end of the game, and then we'll get the minus 10% doom, and then we're gonna win? That would be cool. So what happened in this mystery? I don't know. I don't know what happened, just in general. That was an awful run. But you know what? They can't all be bangers. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're still watching this and you're not yet subscribed, we have to do the YouTube shill thing. You want to know why? It's true and it's real. I want the YouTube features, which you only get at 1,000 subscribers. And if you give me those features with your subscription, I will make the viewing experience worse for everybody. So thank you so much for watching. My name has been Webweaver. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.